What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Four Lakes by Stevie. Let's get to it. All right. I need to move this guy to the north field. GPS is locked up. What a shocker. For some reason, GPS locks up an awful lot. I don't know if it's something with the update or if it's the map, or I don't really know, to be honest, but it locks up all the time now. So part of us going to where we were at yesterday, which was in the Cape Girardeau area of Missouri, which is like, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from us. Oh my, what the Hannah, Montana is, what are those lines? Let's try that again. Hold on. Let's try 2 headlands. Long as that's fine. Okay, let's try that again. If that doesn't work, we'll just let it run and then we'll finish it up manually, which is fine. Well, that's better. I mean, this is not gonna work. Whatever. At least we'll start on it. We'll finish it up later. We got other stuff to do. Got stuff to do. But anyway, part of going down there, I was joking with Dad and I was like, we should totally go like past Midwest Truck. And for those of you that don't know what Midwest Truck is, that is where that is the Ron Pratt YouTube channel. That's his shop is in Scott City there, and Midwest Truck's the name of it. I was like, we should totally go past there, and I was shocked, but we actually did. Absolutely shocked, we did. We went past Midwest Truck, which is kind of cool. Now, of course, I didn't get to see the rotator because they were closed yesterday anyway. And we didn't really like stop. We pulled in their lot for just a split second. And then I was like, Dad, we really shouldn't be here. It's just weird. Leave. And so we did. But we were there long enough to snag a couple photos and then dipped out of there. But it was kind of cool. We did get to see their older rollback. I don't know what truck number that is, but we did get to see that, and we got to see the Little Pete, as they call it, and their oh, what's the other one? The truck they use with the flatbed. We got to see that too, and we actually got to see Ethan's truck. Ethan has a Ram, like a Ram, you know, pickup truck, and he was actually there yesterday while we were there. So. Not gonna believe this mess. What, Troy? What? But we got to see like cars that they had cut the roofs off of, and like, I'm assuming they had been doing some training or something. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So that's that. All right, so what we're doing here, finishing up, or not finishing up, it's gonna be a while. We might get it done tonight. Sunflower harvest on our field and down south here. Oh, and actually from that contract, I was able to keep 385,000 sugar beets plus the pig food maker, because that's actually where they got sold. The pig food maker has 60,000 sugar beets in it as well, because I kind of just like let it fill up, you know. I was actually away when it finished hauling, so yeah. Arson, hello, and Yuleberry as well, hello. I don't really know what the armadillo count was. I was in the back seat of the truck, and I just felt like I couldn't see anything from the back seat of the truck. I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't see anything. I saw a couple. There were a lot, Yuleberry, but I didn't keep count. And like I said, from the back, I felt like I couldn't see anything. I'm not used to riding in the back of the truck. I'm used to riding in the front, you know, and being demoted to the back seat of the truck was not, was not something I was a fan of, but you know, we made it work. Little uncomfortable, but that's okay. All good. No, first time and Dad were up front, bro. First time and Dad were up front. Aunt didn't go with us down there. Aunt went and hung out with one of her cousins actually yesterday. They haven't seen each other in a while, and so it kind of worked out where they've been wanting to hang out for a while, and her house was kind of on our way out of town, so we dropped Aunt off there, and then we skedoodled, and we picked Aunt up on the way home. So it was a whole thing. I did. Well, he was not going to ride in the back there, Carson, at all. So yeah, Molden, what's up? How's it going? And it's incredibly uncomfortable in the back of the truck. On the way home, I did take my shoes off, and that helped a lot. But like, it's incredibly uncomfortable. Just saying. Not a fan. Not a fan. Now I know why I like going on road trips. Just Dad and I, so we're both comfortable. Just saying. Oh, it's a Monday. That's what I'm gonna go with today. Officially, it's a Monday, and I feel like it's a Monday. I know I don't work an office job, a 9 to 5 or anything, but it just feels like a Monday. That's what I'm going with today. It's a Monday. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. And then the on the way home, which by the way, can we just like give a huge shout out to Radar Omega? Because like I was like tracking since I was in the backseat. I had nothing else to do, and you know, just saying. I was like live tracking where we were at in like Radar Omega, and I would be like, "Hey, you're gonna drive about 3 more minutes, and we're gonna hit rain." And sure enough, we'd hit rain. Or when it was absolutely pouring down where you couldn't see like 3 feet in front of the truck, I'm like, "Drive 2 more miles, we'll be out of the rain." And sure enough, we were out of the rain. You know, it was invaluable to have Radar Omega yesterday. It really was. Survey says it's a Monday. Coach, I agree. Couldn't agree more, man. Could not agree more with you. But it was absolutely just invaluable to have Radar Omega in my pocket yesterday. It was awesome. Just awesome. Old man, it's Monday and I'm here. That's about how I'm doing today. How's it going? Hashtag never again. By the way, I saw you guys laying down a bunch of straw that you're going to bail up, old man. I saw that. You're going to conveniently miss that day, aren't you? I wouldn't blame you. Just saying. Right, Chuck? I mean, I pretty much was yesterday. Yeah, pretty much. But it worked out because like even coming home, I'm like, all right, we're going to get on this highway and it's going to start downpouring. Dad was ready for it. And then I'd be like, okay, we're going to drive for a couple minutes. It's going to let up a little bit. He's like, okay, I can breathe. And then I said, we're going to go around this corner and it's going to just absolutely downpour. But you know, it was nice to know there was no hail in the storms. Like I was checking the velocities. I was checking for hail. Like it was nice to know all that information. I don't know. It made me feel like better about not being able to see like 4 feet in front of the truck as we're cruising down the highway, you know? Yeah. Drove activity bus today, longest 8 hours. I bet, Coach. I bet. You know, it was nice to have all that information. Old man, oh, you're on vacation at the end of this week. Awesome, old man. Awesome, awesome. Okay, tipper, good. And I was like, I need it. I could use a tipper, and I'm past the point where he's gonna. Okay, so we got to stop. Come on, reset your life. You can do it. No, you don't want to. I know you don't want. Why are we hiring workers out for courseplay? I'm so confused. And we put, okay. All right, cool. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh boy, come on, Tipper, let's go. Thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. And I will just say, yes, I did post some rain yesterday in the what's it called, Instagram reels or stories or whatever it's called. But that wasn't the heavy stuff. That was just the first stuff. And then like the heavy stuff was later. So, because like when the heavy rain was going on, it was more about like everybody's eyes pay attention. And there was a lot of communication being done in the truck. It was kind of impressive We were all trying to pay attention. It was one of those rains where like everybody had their hazard lights on because it was raining so hard. And like, I think we got down to like 15 or 20 miles per hour on the highway, which especially for that highway is unheard of. And like, it was, people were pulling over like crazy, and it was a intense situation there for like 15, 20 minutes. Very dangerous, very intense. Just saying. Just saying. Ice Trent. Ice. You didn't get any rain last night? I was watching. I thought there was rain over towards you, Trent. Maybe I need to figure out exactly where you live, because I'm not 100% sure. Just saying. Traxxas, hello. Welcome in. Nope. Okay. Interesting. John, what's going on, man? How are you? Interesting. How here at my house yesterday, it's actually funny. Like, I was watching the storms move into the whole area, obviously, from Radar Omega. And I kept looking at my cameras here at the house, and I'm like, man, it looks nice at home. Like, it looks beautiful at home, you know? The map is 4 Lakes by Stevie. Welcome in. 4 Lakes by Stevie. Troy, if I did, it's in there. There's 2 files in there, 2 folders in there total. Yeah. It's a Monday, I'll say that much about it. It's a Monday. You betcha. Type exclamation point Stevie in the chat, and you can either go to his YouTube or his Facebook. If you go to the YouTube, any of his videos about this map, I believe it's in there's a link in his descriptions. Exclamation point Stevie. John, you can do whatever you want to do, man. I don't care. Going to run temper, go ahead. Disappointed that it broke up. I got you, Trent. I got you. Opt H, what's up? But yeah, it was invaluable having it yesterday. I'm telling you, it really was. It was so handy. It was so nice to have it. So yeah. Anyway, that's my plug for Radar Omega. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag they could sponsor me. I would take it. Just saying. The product that I use and I like, I would take it, right? I would definitely take it. That's okay.
Scads91 just resubscribed for 18 months. Happy 18 months. Keep on farming.
Jay, welcome back for 18 months. Do appreciate the resub. Mickey, just stop, back it up, and just sit with your pipe out. He'll come to you eventually. Appreciate the 18-month resub. You love Farm Sim. I do too. And normally I don't play it on Monday nights, but just kind of in a farming mood, you know? Oh yeah. Coach, I got you. I don't know if I've added you, Coach, to that Discord channel, but if I haven't, we can get you added to it. We have a Discord channel for the people that have access to the server. I don't know if you have it or not, but we can definitely get you. So yeah, we will definitely get you. More than welcome to come help us out. Right. Tuesday for you. Okay. All right. Well, happy Tuesday. Or something. What are the thoughts on the new Big Buds? I like the concept of using very simple components and parts and stuff that are readily available off the shelf, like anywhere. I think that's a good idea. I also find it interesting that they can, you know, I don't remember. Oh, they could put all the technology in there if they want to. Different brand technology, put John Deere auto steer in there or case or whatever you want, which is pretty cool. But I do appreciate, or I do like the fact that they're using like simple parts that are readily available. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Mickey, they don't like, they basically what it is they want to back up and get out of your way. So they're not going to like interfere with the combine on the end of the pass. Yeah. All right, Coach. All right, I don't need my pipe out because John's here to empty us. We could probably just stop that guy, to be honest, or have him as a backup. Or as a bully. That works too. That works too. It happens. Modular tractor. I mean, the fact that you can take the whole engine and transmission out on like a skid and just put a different one in there, that's incredible to me. Which I didn't realize that was like Bud's whole thing back in the day too, was like making the engine and transmission basically on a skid where you can just remove it. I think that's super cool. I really do. And I hope they do well. I know they're kind of going after the construction world at least a little bit too, so that's good. We've been on this map for, what's it been? A couple weeks, maybe a month now, something like that. It has been a slow grind. We have, we're going the factory and animal route more than anything. We're not just harvesting crop to make money. So it's kind of different, to be honest. It's a different way for us to play. Normally we would like spam soybeans and make a bunch of money and buy like big equipment right away. But we've been kind of taking it slow, and yeah. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and so far it's been good. It's been good. It was a big accomplishment, I feel like, the other day for us to buy a second combine, but B, we bought field 7, and that was a big accomplishment in my book to pick up 7. So it is helping out. We do have about a $2 million loan out right now, so we're not making like it's slow to recover, right? We'll say that much. Clear. No, we started this after the bale challenge, but I did miss a Saturday in there too, so that really slowed progression. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Can you buy land and turn it into pasture land? Not on this map, no. I mean, you could put the way animals work on here, you don't really have just like open pastures, no. Is field 15 next? Which one's 15? 15, possibly. We've talked about 20 and 21 as well. Because I could pick up both of those. It's about the same price then. I don't know. Honestly, I think next... I don't know. It's going to be a very slow very slow progression on this map, because what we're trying to do right now by harvesting these sunflowers is to make mineral feed for our cows. And we also need carrots and potatoes, I think it is, to make mineral for the cows. So a bit of a slow grind here, but that's okay. It's all good. Pumps and hoses that you refuse. Oh, I got you, Troy. That's another thing. You can put, no, you could put a building in a field, but it doesn't take up the whole field unless it's a really small field. Here, stand by. Let me get started back on this pass. I'll show you what I mean here. I think there are some maps maybe with like some different pastures, but on here, if you want to put cows out, like that's all it is, right? So your cows stay inside the fence. So I can't just put this here and say, okay, this whole field's my pasture for my cows and the cows can go run around the whole field. No, that's not how it works. The cows stay inside the fence. Or if you have the really small pen, then boom, that they stay inside there or stay inside it, whatever. Yeah. So there might be some other maps with like different, yeah, I don't know. I think we're on the same page. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now, I think it'd be super cool, and like I said, maybe some maps have this, I don't know. But I think it would be super cool if we could take, I don't even know where it's at, guys. Hang on. If we could take fencing and just like make our own pasture, and then maybe have like a pasture tool or something where you could like, you know, put down like paint basically, but say like, hey, inside of this area that I'm painting, the cows are allowed to roam, and make that a pasture. I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of like in City Skylines, how you have to designate like the zones along the roads and like into like industry or commercial or retail. Commercial or retail. Housing. That's the one. Housing or like industry or retail. There you go. I think that would be really cool if you could do that on here, where you could just like paint an area inside of a fence and say, hey, this is where I want my cows to be. You know, and there'd have to be criteria met. It'd have to be inside of a fence. And obviously you'd have to own the land. But I think that would be kind of cool. And then based on like how big of an area it is, let's say FarmSim would have to do some magic figuring it out. But like, you know, you could have so many cows kind of roaming around inside that area. I think that'd be kind of cool. But hey, that's just me. I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, I digress. All right, turn. Let's go. Let's go. Almost done with this field. That's good. Had to get on to the other one tonight. Get that done. Be the first time harvesting the other field, and oh, that's right. I was gonna say it's full of rocks, but it's not, because we rolled them under. Definitely rolled all the rocks in the other day. That was something. All right, so we're just gonna sit back and wait for Mickey to get here, turn around, and we'll fall in behind him. Because there's no point in trying to go next to him, because, you know, how you cut lands. Not how it works. Just saying. We'll just be patient. All right, and we go. And drop it like it's hot. Let's go. All right. We're doing it. We're farming, y'all. Here for it. Okay. I was like, why does that feel so bad? It's been harvested. That's why. Okay. One of these days, by the way, we're going to have enough money to start messing with that pumps and hoses DLC. You know, the manure right now really isn't costing us money or anything, or making us money. It's just kind of there. So it's not really an issue. We did sell a bunch of it the other day, and actually I'm kind of curious, what did that turn into? That should have turned into, oh, it's still there. Okay. Guess we haven't fast time enough yet, but we have 200,000 digestate, which we can take the digestate and add it to manure to make fertilizer. So that's kind of cool. So we can kind of recycle that back into fertilizer in a different way, which is it's pretty cool. That auto drive guy's a little aggressive tonight, huh? Just a little bit. A little aggressive, y'all. By little, I mean kind of a lot. John's like, I'll take my tractor and go home. You bully. Or wait, maybe just turn around at the end of the field. I don't know. Something like that. Hey. All right. All right. Oh, I was talking the other day about there's a seeder they added to the mod hub. The John Deere seeder. And it's kind of weird looking. It's got like one big tank in the back and kind of goofy looking. But I saw two of them yesterday, like in real life, and I thought that was kind of cool. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to cuss, but yeah. I almost said it. Traxxas, you almost made me say it, man. But I thought it was cool to see two of those in IRL yesterday. And one of them, I'm pretty sure this farmer was me. Like in a different time frame or different, what's it called? Universe or something. Timeline. I don't know, something. He had it hooked up to a quad track. It's not that big of a seater, and I was like, you betcha. You betcha. I thought that was pretty darn cool, you know? I was like, yeah. I'm down for hooking like a 9-meter seater to a quad. Why not? John, you want to fire that guy for a while, or what? You just like being bullied. That'll help. You can just fire him or send him to the next field or something. It's fine by me. Oh, there he goes. He fired him. Now he's going to send him to the next field. Oh, man. Well, that field's really no bigger than this one. So, I don't know if we'll need him or not, but it's all good. It's all good. Send him to anger management. I mean, we could all use a little help in that department sometimes, right? Or something like that. I used to punch a refrigerator. That's how I got my anger issues. That's how I expressed my anger when I was younger, chat. Just saying, the refrigerator always won, okay? I would never punch it like super hard. But like, just give it a good, you know? And then I'd go to my room and listen to Limp Bizkit. You know, yeah. Way too loud too. That was my angry teenage years right there. Punch the refrigerator, always in the same spot too. Just saying. And then Limp Bizkit. You betcha. Way loud. That's how I dealt with my anger as a teenager. Just saying. Break stuff. You know, honestly, Chuck, I would just put on the album, the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water, that album, and it would just start playing at 1, and I would just listen to it to about track like 13 or something, and then I would just like, okay, I'm calm down, you know. Yeah. How many times did I break my hand? Never. I never punched it that hard. Not that hard. I was dumb, but I wasn't stupid, you know? Just saying. I'm dumb, I ain't stupid, you know? All right, Chuck, it was. I had a bootleg copy of that from somebody. And then, dude, I thought I was cool stuff. I like burned it to my original Xbox back in the day, which like that was the jam back in the day. And then you could play certain games and like listen to your music that you had ripped to the console. It was groundbreaking. Okay, it really was groundbreaking technology or something. It was pretty cool though. I used to play like Forza. Like the first Forza game and listen to like the Best of Queen album 1 or something, and then like Limp Bizkit and yeah, some Blink 182 probably, you know. Just saying, it was pretty awesome. I know, Chuck. None of them do it, and it was always so cool. It was. I don't know how many people actually use that feature, but I loved it. I just was always bummed that Halo 2, you couldn't listen to music while playing Halo. Like, only certain games allowed you to actually listen to music, and Halo was not one of them. So I was always kind of sad. So, yeah, kind of sad. That's okay. Yeah, OG Xbox, you betcha. Yep, the OG, the old boat anchor. With controllers that were so big, they actually made them smaller. Yeah, how you could rip music to it. Basically put your CD in there and like rip the music to the hard drive, and it's so much fun. So much fun. You know, I still have my original console. I bet you if I go turn that thing on, I could listen to some Limp Bizkit. That would be funny. Oh, man. Game loaded with hidden features, it did, yeah. The only thing that was wrong with my Xbox when I, like, moved on to 360 was, oh, the disk drive didn't like to close. So when you put a game in there, you would, like, hit the button and you just, ka-chow, you know? You had to kind of get aggressive with it, but that's okay. But other than that, that console was, like, perfect. I love that console. I can't tell you how many hours I played, like, or how many hours, yeah. Halo 2 especially. Halo 2 was the jam. Played it so much. And that's okay. I don't know if it was too much or not enough, but it was a lot back in the day. That's okay. Oh. Oh, Chuck. That is savage, Chuck. That is savage, Chuck. Wow. C-Man Gaming, it's going, man. Glad to hear you're doing great. That's savage, Chuck. I actually have a PlayStation 2. And little backstory on the PlayStation 2. My second oldest brother, you guys used to know him as Lord. Now he's Florida Man with an arrest record. But anyway, it's not actually what he is. It's just his Twitch name. He worked, well, we could say it, I think. He worked at Walmart back in the day, Chuck, as well. And the night the PlayStation 2 came out, somehow he ended up walking out with one. I mean, he paid for it. He paid for it. But he ended up walking out with PlayStation 2 on launch night. Your PS Vita. I never had one of those. I always thought it was cool, but I never had one. So, yeah, he ended up walking out with a PlayStation 2 on launch night. And, he had it for a while, then he just kind of got bored. He never played it. So somehow it found its way to our house. He basically gave it to us with a couple games and stuff like that. So the PlayStation 2 that I have, it's down in the basement. I know exactly where it is. It is actually from launch night, which I always thought was kind of cool. It makes noises though. The CD drive, something's wrong with the CD drive in that thing, and it like kind of growls at you now. But yeah, all my time on PlayStation, that was an original launch night console. So I always thought that was cool. I mean, we didn't have it from launch night, but he did, and then, like I said, gave it to us. And somehow over the years, we acquired 2 PlayStation 1s, like back in the day. And that's when my brother and I, we shared a room for a long time. And we each had our own TV. Because, like, we were in a situation where, like, we didn't have to share a room, so we didn't for a while. And then I think it was my sister. Yeah, my sister moved back home for a while. She had moved out, but she moved back. And so we had to share a room again, my brother and I. So we each had our own TV, which, you know, nothing special. Old CRTs that were, like, either from the Goodwill or, like, hand-me-downs or something. I don't even remember. And we ended up having, like, 2 TVs in our room. And then we had 2 PlayStation 1s. It was awesome because we could, like, both play games. You know, I'm over here, like, playing Crash Bandicoot, and he's playing, like, Road Rash 3D, you know, or whatever. Or, like, it was so much fun. It was lit. And then eventually when we got the Xbox, we still had 2 TVs. And then, what was it? Our one brother moved out, so I took his room. And then we had shared custody of our original Xbox for a while. And then once we went 360s, we each got our own. So, yeah. Massive tube TVs with the big backs. Yeah. Oh, mine. Okay, I know where mine came from. One of my brothers like had got a new TV, and his stepson like knocked it off a couch or something, and it like hit a coffee table, and the screen literally had like a chip in it, like a dent in the screen, but it didn't break the screen. Like that TV was built like a tank, and it was heavy too. It was a 26-inch CRT. I remember that, or old like tube TV, 26-inch though, and that was the TV that started our like Halo journey. Okay. And we used to play Halo 1 with the neighbor kids, 4-person split screen on that TV. And then of course my brother would yell at us for screen peeking. So, because we totally were. Like old Nokia. Oh, yeah, you can't destroy those either. Not at all. Time. Mickey, we'll catch you later. Have fun working on your night shift tonight. Working on the night shift, baby. Have fun. We'll catch you. I know you're actually looking forward to it, so it's all good. What field is this? This is 7. Field 7. Chat. Go ahead and get our tipper coming over here. I guess we'll run north-south, but I'm cutting some end rows up here. That's what I'm thinking. Carson. We know each other's name. Hi, how are you? What's poppin'? But yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday, I guess is the big takeaway. It's an interesting day yesterday. I'll put it that way, chat. What about Discord? What about it, Carson? You know a command in chat. Good job. Even though I'm pretty sure you're probably the one that made it. What do you want me to say about it? That's the real question. What about it? I don't have it open right now, Carson. It's closed. Discord's in timeout. I'm in timeout for Discord. I don't know. However you want to look at it. I have it closed. For reasons, it's closed. Just saying. It should say that I'm offline because it's closed on both PCs. So yeah, Trey, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome on in. All right. Be a good harvest here on our new field, chat. Good harvest on the new field. Let's go. I don't need to do anything, Carson. Just saying. Trey, I'm here, man. It's a Monday. We'll just say that much, It's a Monday, and I'm here. I almost took the night off, to be honest with y'all. Kind of wasn't feeling it, but I was like, no, I need to stream. Probably the Rickroll, isn't it, Carson? I had to guess. It's going to be a Rickroll, so I'm not going to open it. Just so you know. Because I don't really trust you, Carson, to be honest. When you're like, hey, you need to click this link, or hey, you need to look at... I don't really trust you. Like, at all. It's a picture of Rick, whatever his name is, right? Esley, whatever his name is. I don't know what his last name is. That's what it's gonna be. We already know. Yeah. Just saying. That's what it's gonna be. Right. Hoping this field to give us a fair bit of sunflowers, but I don't know about the yield. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. That's all right. It's all good. Also waiting to see where those storms go that are down in Missouri right now. Looks like they're trending this way, so. But we got time. They're down by Rolla. South and west of Rolla. That's down there in Missouri. All right. And I was definitely in Missouri yesterday. It was definitely Missouri. All right. It's a whole different land down there, man. It's like hilly. Like up here in this part of the state, like it's fairly flat where we're at. You know? And you go down there and it's just like, and there's hills, like steep hills. It's crazy. It's such a different, like, the terrain is so different. You know, it's not even that far away. It's just like a different world. It's kind of cool. It was kind of cool. So yeah, it was pretty neat, chat. Outside of being incredibly uncomfortable in the truck, other than that, it was a fun little road trip. We saw 2 cars in the ditch. One just happened, like literally right in front of us. Somehow the guy ended up in the center median. Now, when I say center median, Highway 55 is a divided highway. So there's a grass median with a cable fence, you know, the cable barriers in between, you know, and somehow he ended up in there when it was downpouring. And didn't look like the car had any damage or anything. And the guy, it was kind of weird, but the guy had jumped out of his car and was playing Frogger on the other side of the highway to get over to a car that had stopped. But you know what? Maybe that was those people that stopped to check on him. I don't know. But somebody was playing Frogger in the middle of the highway. And I was like, bro, don't do that. Don't play Frogger. That's not safe. Where do you put the map? Yes, you would put it. Yeah. All your mods go into your mod folder. You betcha. If it's a map or if it's whatever, everything goes in your mod folder. Yeah. Oh, dang, Troy, you got it to work. Look at you. You must have downloaded Pumps and Hoses, huh, bud? Now, I'm going to feel bad if you paid for Pumps and Hoses and then it doesn't end up working for us. But one of these days, we're going to give it a try again, chat. Just saying. We will give it a go at some point. I don't know when that point's going to be, but at some point, we'll give it a go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. All right. My sound got a little leggy there. I was like, uh-oh. The game blow up or something? All right, there we go. We're doing it, chat. We're really doing it. Should we load it down? All right, Coach, we'll catch you. We'll catch you. Chris, how are you doing today, man? Welcome in. Welcome on in. Right. This is Farm Sim 22. This is the newest one, yes. Jacob, it took 51 minutes. You're the first person to notice. Good job. I thought it would be funny to count backwards. I don't know why, but I thought it would be funny. You get the gold star of the stream, Jacob, or something like that, okay? First person to say something. Maybe not the first person to notice, but the first person to say something. How about that? Good job. Nobody else said a word, so I guess that means that you looked at the title and nobody else did, right? Not sure. All right, let's go. Gotta land here because we can. Let's go. Although, you know, really on sunflowers, kind of don't need lands, but I kind of like lands. But you kind of don't need lands, but I kind of like lands. Just saying. Let's see, what was I gonna say? There were a couple tornado warnings today in the old not St. Louis, but in Missouri. Down south for a while, there was actually kind of 2 storms lined up. They both had some hooks on them. It was interesting looking, for sure. That combine's over there, Jacob. I know you saw it on Saturday. It's right there. It's over there. I think John has it right now. Pretty sure John has it right now. Oh yeah. What's it next? Wait, what, Sarge? What? What? Oh yeah, it was the thing yesterday. Let's just put it that way. Road trip was a thing. Definitely a thing. All right. I'm so confused by what. And a tub. What tub? Tub of what? So confused. What did I say that you guys are twisting around right now? Because I'm sure that's what it is. That's all it is. Something I said and you guys are twisting it around on me right now and I'm just like confused. So, yeah. That's it. Probably, yeah. You're not the only one, Sean. Don't worry. Not the only one. That starship's so confused, it blew up. Just saying. Chat, you know in the movie Men in Black how they have the little pen thing? Can we just like start over? What? So confused.
Fishpond31 just resubscribed for 52 months.
Mr. Fishpond, welcome back. How's it going? Appreciate the 52-month resub. How are you? Welcome in. Sarge is messing with you. All right, cool. What is this, a road trip when I was a kid, Sean? As my dad used to say that every time as we're just about to leave the house for a road trip, he would look at my mom and go, "You want me to unbolt the kitchen sink?" And oh, that would piss her off. Woo! Just saying, that used to make her so mad. Oh man. And then the first hour of a road trip, everybody was just mad because dad was a smart one and had to say that, "Oh, gotta go unbolt the kitchen sink." It wasn't fun. It was never a good time. Just saying. Doing good. Awesome. Rob, glad to hear it. Stuck in a not so good city for a few weeks. What are you, in St. Louis? You know, speaking of, so St. Louis is obviously like high crime, right? Like actual St. Louis. Talking to two people yesterday that aren't from St. Louis, don't live, you know, they live about 2 hours away from St. Louis. But like talking to them yesterday was so funny in a way. Cause they're like, yeah, there's a lot of crime down here. You know, there's a lot of theft, a lot of this, a lot of that. And I was just like, y'all know I'm from St. Louis. This happens every day, right? Like, this ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I just thought it was funny. And I was like, they're like, "What's up with all that crime?" And I'm like, "Shoo, if I knew, I would go fix it," you know? Just saying. Because there is a lot of crime in St. Louis, obviously, but that's St. Louis for you. Good old St. Louis. Part of the job, you guys. I got you, Rob. I got you. Just, you know, be safe while you're there. Just saying. Be safe while you're there. Oh, now I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Because Troy said incoming sink, and then Sarge said faucet next. I get it now, chat. I get it. I understand the assignment now. Yep, thanks, Carson. Off-center rainbow, you know. Really appreciate it. I don't think you got it either, Carson. You're just trying to make me feel bad, probably. Right? Mr. Burt, what's going on? I see you. How are you? Oh, man. Man. Next thing you know, Carson's going to send me a tiny link that I have to click on, and it's going to be a Rickroll. I'm waiting for it. Whatever. If those storms are going to come up this way tonight or not. And I don't think they're going to make it here, but... you can fire the AI dude if you want, Troy. Yeah. Oh, you're messing with villagers? Gotcha. Honestly, we just need to get these fields harvested, which 7 is our last one for now. And that's pretty much it. Everything else, all the animals and stuff should be taken care of right now, as far as I know. Because we haven't fast timed the map or anything since Saturday, so... The critters should be all taken care of. Yeah, they look good, so... Unfortunately, this is what we have to do right now, is just... This is it. Harvest this field, so... Yeah, find a tipper or whatever, yeah. Run some tippers if you want. Basically. I should have left the sugar beets to sell, or to haul until tonight. 4.4 million sugar beets, guys, I got off of, field 12. In that contract. 4.4 million. It was a bit excessive, we'll just say that much. Especially because when I leased the harvesters, I leased the modded ones, but I forgot to up the capacity to 120. So we had I had two 30,000 liter harvesters, but honestly, I really could only run one at a time because I couldn't haul them away fast enough. So I had everything that we own out there. Plus I actually took some other contracts just to get some tractors and tippers, which did work, but it still wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Actually, is there any contracts you guys could do? Because I know we have people and not enough jobs, right? Really want to take any of those contracts though. Yeah, no. Okay, never mind. Never mind. All right. I guess we could. I don't know. I'm thinking about, like, do we mess with pumps and hoses, or do we just not right now? Save some money. I'm trying to think, like, financially what makes sense. We're going to be making money in January again with the selling of the milk. The homogenized milk, we'll be selling that in January. I don't know. I mean, $256,000. That's not a lot of money, really. I don't know. Oh, we can take more loan now. All right, we're definitely messing with pumps and hoses tonight. We're doing. How much loan can we take now? Because we bought more land, you see. Oh boy. So 2.5. We'll call that 2.6 mil in debt now. Let's go, chat. One of these days we'll make it back, I swear. It's under miscellaneous, John. I use the smaller of the two, but under miscellaneous in vehicles. I will say any of the pumps and hoses stuff I want to lease tonight, because if it doesn't work, I don't want to waste our money. I don't want to waste our money on it, you know? If that makes sense. So yeah. And since we're doing that involves a little more communication. Let's jump in and talk to Sergeant Troy. Notice Troy, I said, and Troy. Hi Troy. Hi Sarge. Maybe. Silent treatment.
No, I had to mute the stream.
Oh.
Likewise.
Fair play. Makes sense. How's it going?
Going good.
Very
Awesome.
well, how about you?
You know, I'm here. Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say. I'm here. But anyway. And Troy. He got so mad at me the other day for not mentioning his name, so.
I didn't get mad.
Uh-huh. You got some Gladware, huh?
I was just messing with you.
Let's see. What am I looking for here? I was gonna see. Isn't it right up here somewhere? I guess that's not where I thought it was. Oh, it's down here still. This is still in-game stuff. Manure and slurry. Yeah, we have 1.3 slurry. So that's like, that's a fair bit, right? I feel like that's a fair bit. So yeah. We'll mess with it when we get done harvesting. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I actually don't know if we want to mess with it or not. Because if we're going to do carrots or what? Sugar beets next? Or potatoes. It's carrots or potatoes. I don't know how much nitrogen they require. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, we can put down like a base layer, I guess. Yeah, exactly, John. Yeah. So if you look in there, there's a modded header in there for carrots, one for onion. You got 2 different speeds, and then if you go up into the beet technology, you have modded heads there again, 6 or 11. And then potato tech, same thing. You have modded heads there too. So one harvester will do all the root crops. Just need different headers, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So yeah, I think it's pretty neat. So yeah. Okay, I need a. We do have digestate too, don't we? Where's digestate? We have 0, it says, but I know the biogas. The biogas plant has 200,000 there too. So, I just don't know how nitrogen heavy carrots or potatoes are. That's my only concern. Because I don't want to put down too much nitrogen, then you get penalized on precision. Which our precision numbers are garbage anyway. Which I don't quite understand. Well, that's better, I guess. But, like, they've been terrible. So they're better now, though. That's good. Alright, let's roll, Sarge. Or can you climb that hill with that trailer?
We'll find out.
That's the 7R, right? That's a pretty good tractor. That's a pretty good one. That's all right. plant first? Don't the things tear, like, they cultivate, right? I'm pretty sure they cultivate, don't they, Bert? Or is there one that doesn't cultivate and only will apply? I don't know. Not sure. Not very sure. So, Troy, how'd you finally get it to update for you?
I downloaded something.
Can you buy it on Steam finally?
Nope.
Oh. What'd you download? Oh, the pumps and hoses was your whole issue?
Yep.
Really? After all this time?
No. That wasn't the whole issue. I finally got the game to update too. I don't know how it worked.
That's what I was... Okay. What's up, Leonard? Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm alive.
It's a plus.
I thought I was gonna be smushed in the back of Dad's truck yesterday though for 3 hours. So it was great. Actually, almost 4.
Why?
Because I had to ride in the back seat.
Oh.
I'm not a back seat kind of guy. I'm not built like that. Okay. Just saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Not fun. Okay. That's more of like for Tony,
See?
or like Carson,
See?
Yeah. Carson's a backseat guy.
Oh.
Hi, Carson.
Up.
How are your villagers?
Pain in the
Okay.
head.
All right, that's good. That's good. Now that last storm that we drove through yesterday, apparently if we would have been like 20 minutes later, we would have been on like a different highway. And apparently there was reports of like 4 inches of water on that highway yesterday. Which I'm sure with as fast as people drive, I'm sure that was nice and safe, right? Just throwing that out there. So yeah. Oh, Chad, I was going to ask you guys a question. This is for everybody, okay? When it's raining super, super hard and like traffic slows, but traffic's still moving, right? What's the opinion on like running with the flashers on? Not like a yes or no. Just saying. Nice. Right, Rob? We flashers on or flashers off when it's like absolutely pouring down rain? That's the question of the stream for y'all. How about that? Just saying. Right. Run flashers if you have to. The thing that I would say about it is it's absolutely amazing as we were going, like, there were cars we couldn't see at all, but with their flashers on, we could see that they were there. I thought the flashers, actually, it was a good thing. Off, at least over there. I got you, Rob. Okay. Drive on the shoulder at that point? Oh, God.
No, you don't want to drive on the shoulder then.
Yeah, so you don't want to drive on the shoulder because you don't know what's there. That's dangerous. Don't care if raining or not. I gotcha. So, yeah. Coach, all good, man. We'll catch you later. Have fun working. All good. Your lights. Yeah, Jeff, I could see that. Yeah, cars did have their lights on, but like I said, it was to the point where, like, the car in front of us disappeared several times. And then they would, like, tap their brakes, and you're just like, oh, there they are. But, like, other cars that were 10 car lengths in front of them, but, like, in different lanes, they had their hazards on. I could see them. So I was like, it's not a bad...
Yeah, and the ones that you couldn't see, like what you mentioned, except for the brake lights, tells me that they had daytime running lights and not their regular lights turned on.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's just a tail light, Like, they did have a tail light, but, like, wasn't bright, obviously, you know. So it was sketchy though. It was some sketchy driving yesterday. But yeah. Behind a big ring. Gotcha, Casey. Gotcha. Yeah, we did run ours for a while. Like dad was like contemplating, and then he looked in his mirror once and he's like, oh, that guy's coming up fast, and he turned him on, and I was like, just leave him on. Because we're driving, you know, a silver truck in pouring down rain. You know, can't really see that too well. Oh, it rained. That might have been the hardest rain I've ever seen yesterday. Just saying. Rear fog light. Wait, what? Wait, Rob, what? You have a rear facing fog light?
You don't?
What is that?
It's a fog light that faces the backside of the car.
No.
I've got 2 of them on my Durango.
You talking about reverse lights?
No, well, these are aftermarket. I installed these myself.
Fog lights on the back of your vehicle? No. Really bright red light. I've never heard of this. Sure. Yeah, right, Jeff. Exactly. Fog light? Yeah, I've never heard of this. So it basically it's a bright light on the back of your car so that other cars can see you in the fog. Is that what you're getting at?
Mm-hmm.
On the back. Huh. Okay. That's news to me. That would have been nice yesterday on the highway. I'm just saying. It would have been really nice. And we did get down to like 20 miles an hour. And then at times there was water like flying over the median at us. So that was fun. We weren't in the fast lane, but like cars from the other side fast lane, the water was splashing over at us. It's like, oh God.
As far as like rear facing fog lights, I'd be careful with that.
I would think that might be illegal. Right?
Color.
Yeah. Would have to be red, probably, right?
It's going to get confused with actual brake lights.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Could
true.
vary from state to state, you know.
Well, see, for me, I have to have stuff like that because I've got flashers and strobe lights and all that for, you know, my vehicle because it's a fire protection vehicle.
Oh, well,
Right. So
fair play. Extra bright. Yuleberry, I've never heard of it. It's such a good idea. To be honest, it really is.
Well, it's always foggy.
It's true. They're lower to the ground. That makes sense. It really does make sense, Yuleberry and Fishpond. Rob, it makes perfect sense to me. We should have it here, and we don't. That's pretty awesome, though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, we did see a horse trailer on fire yesterday too. That was something. I don't know what that guy was thinking. He was still driving, and there was smoke pouring out of the wheels on the right side of that trailer, and he was just cruising down the highway, whistling Dixie. I'm like, well, come on, man, what are you doing?
That's what that picture was.
Yeah, it didn't look bad in the picture, but man, it was so much smoke. We thought like a whole combine or truck or tractor or house or something was on fire. We like came over a hill and we're just like, fire? It was bad. But yes, I do have a picture of it, but of course it doesn't look bad in the photo at all. So that was kind of a thing. He was on the phone and he did have his flashers on, so like he knew it was happening. Maybe he was trying to coordinate with like a fire truck. I don't know. Not sure what he was up to, but he had horses in the trailer, and I was like, dude, you need to get them horses out of that trailer before, you know, they have to send them to the glue factory, you know? I'm just saying. It was bad. See, that would be the problem over here, Rob. Somebody would like be tailgating you and everybody would turn them on here, you know, just to be that person. With all the technology we have, cars should know when it's foggy, right? Just like auto dimming headlights. Why is that not a standard like thing?
Best thing ever.
Right? I'm sure it
Auto-
is. I've never seen it. I've never.
Auto wipers are too. Like when it recognizes rains on the windshield, they just turn on.
I don't. Never had that either on any of our vehicles.
Yeah. I had to remind someone that they had it before they would take their car through, a car wash.
They can have duct tape as a fender. Wow, Jeff.
Yeah, I imagine them auto wiper features ain't too good going through car washes on.
You have to turn them off, or you'll probably destroy your wipers and
say-
a lot more.
Probably no different than like auto headlights where you have a offsetting, right?
Yeah.
Because auto headlights are great too,
No,
Yeah.
they're
But-
awesome.
but auto dim headlights should be a thing too.
Now, I will say, I have had with the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
My truck, the sensor on it, it'll be typically like early morning.
Okay.
Driving down the road and you got to where the sun is up just enough to where it's casting shadows with the tree.
Yep.
Headlights will turn on. Driver lights will shut off.
Yeah.
Further, they turn on and off, on and
There-
off.
There's like a I don't want to call that tunnel, but it's like a long spot where you go under an overpass. So it's kind of like a tunnel, but it's not. It's just an overpass. And every time there, like I don't care what vehicle it is, the auto headlights always turn on going through
Yeah.
there.
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Well, do you have auto like brights too?
No, that's not a thing. Just auto on.
Auto brights is the thing.
Auto brights is such a thing, and it's the best
it?
thing ever. Yeah, you set them to
it
auto,
really is.
Yeah, it's
and
not a thing that I've ever seen. How about that?
it recognizes when like a car's coming at you, it'll just dim them, or like if you get close enough to a sign, they'll turn off because it realizes
Oh,
the
wow.
light's bright enough.
That's pretty sick. I don't know why.
Basically, you can just turn them on at a point and then just kind of drive, and like they'll turn
I
on
don't know
and
why
off
that's
as
not
needed.
like a standard feature.
Now, my
but
question is if you have that feature, do they turn off when you approach the rear of another vehicle?
that's cool.
And at what distance? Because I swear there's some vehicles out there.
Uh-huh.
Well, they may or may not have them, but the ones
Yep.
get right on top of you and they still have their high beams on.
And then you just actually find out that it's not a high beam, it's just a truck with a heavy trailer on the back and it's squatting.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Usually with what I'm driving, no, it's high beams.
Well, true. Yeah, it's fair play. But we've definitely had people like when we come home from the farm or go to the farm sometimes with a trailer on and like the truck will be squatting a little bit,
Yeah.
Not so much with the new truck, but like older stuff.
they'll like flash you a little bit.
And
like,
they would flash and we're just like, no, lights are not on high there, bro. But okay.
Yeah. Like back in Nebraska when we lived there, we're taking something home with one of the trucks and trailers, and it was doing that.
Yeah.
Every time someone would flash, we'd flash them back, and it was just like, hey. There was one that like when they passed, they started honking that the brights were on.
Oh.
It's like, okay, relax, dude.
We did see
It'll be okay.
we saw this like little BMW. It was a black BMW too. Yeah. I know.
Ew.
Kinda
Did you
weird.
know the operator?
I did not know the operator, but it totally cut a semi off with like maybe 3 feet from the back bumper of this BMW to the front bumper of the truck.
Every road, like every time, at least here we get on the interstate, there's always that one driver that's like,
Yeah.
cutting in and out of traffic, cutting everyone off.
I wish we would have had a dash cam mounted yesterday because we saw that and we saw motorcycles doing wheelies. We saw the horse trailer. We saw 2 cars in the ditch. Like it was an eventful little road trip,
Like there's sometimes going down like the interstate, you're like, that like extended cab, long bed dually,
Yep.
going 90 down the interstate should not fit between the gap between like your car and a semi. It should not fit there.
Right?
And then like the heads up braking catches that, and then it just
Oh.
slams on your brakes for you because like safety.
Because you're about to get into an accident. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh dear.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
It's like,
Right. Time to park some headers. And come outs. But no, I did not know the operator. At least I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know.
I wish you did.
I think it was a dude, so probably not. But, you know.
Gotcha.
What?
What?
Alright, good talk.
Great talk.
Well, this will be the last time we use combines for a little bit on here.
Doing root crop?
Well, so if we're doing, what you call it there, mineral feed.
Mineral feed.
Mineral feed. Man, I was down south yesterday, okay? Man, they kind of talk a little funny down there, you see. We doing.
Southern drawl.
No, they do. All they drink is tea. They don't have blood in their veins, baby. It's sweet tea. That's it. We're doing carrots, taters, and sunflowers. So we got to plant probably one field in carrots and
What
one
was
field
the
in
other one?
taters.
The other one was.
The other one's pumpkins and cut sugar beets.
Nope.
But I feel like we can't get a big enough quantity of pumpkins unless we have like 84 greenhouses. So
That's right. Those are greenhouse things.
Yeah, so I'd rather just grow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Are we thinking a field of each one?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. One field of carrots and one field of taters. But we got to get to that point first, because you know, fast timing on here's the thing. Plus, if we're gonna do the pumps and hoses thing, right? Oh, Rob, your car brakes. Oh, I could see that being a Code Brown moment. Yeah. All right. So, which one of these applicators does not tear up the crop then? Because if we're gonna do it after we plant to get the right amount of nitrogen, we would have to do the one that doesn't tear it up, and I'm assuming it would be this one. Well, see, that's got like coulters though. I don't actually know which one doesn't tear it up because there's 3 different ones. But yeah. Actually, oh, there's more than 3. Never mind. There's like 84 here. Are we just?
You're close.
Huh?
You're close with the like 3.
384. What's the difference?
Basically
right?
the same thing.
I mean,
Right.
pretty
Kinda.
much. Yeah. Pretty well.
Ish.
Just adds not called. You expect me to read that tiny little description? Expect me to read that? Jeez.
Who do you think I am?
That's wow. Okay. So we could use like these then. So 12 meters at 10 miles per hour. That's not terrible. So then I guess we would, I guess we just need a fast time, right? To get to planting, right?
Yep. Oh no.
Right. Which we all know what that means. Lots of take care of the critters. Or something.
We figure out which was which
What's that?
as far as tillage versus non.
If you look in the description at the top, Sarge, it says that it adds, it doesn't cultivate. I think we're gonna go with the 12 meter at 10 miles an hour. Because there's one that goes 9 and one that goes 12. I don't know what, yeah. So yeah, does that make sense? I don't know. But we gotta plant first so we can get our right nitrogen.
Loud and clear.
Alright, cool. Clear as mud, right?
Huh?
Exactly. So actually everything was topped up the other day, so. Alright, the better question is, when do we plant potatoes and what was it? Carrot? Both in the spring. Okay. First day.
Just so knowing your luck is probably like 2 totally different.
No, first day. August. And August. How about that? Wow. Oh, is this trailer not on anymore? That trailer's not on anymore. no. Alright. So get the truck under the trailers, turn the trailer back on. Probably have to run some wool down anyway. We do need to stop in January, though, for milk. Let's not forget that, okay? Gotta make some money. Or at least that's the hope. And then to make sure we're getting water to the cows, too, and all that stuff. Mostly water.
Steven 829 just resubscribed for 66 months. Lagging laggy internet, so hello and bye bye.
Steven, thanks for the 68th month resub. I'm sorry you have laggy internet, but hello and, well, goodbye at the same time, I guess. Appreciate the resub, man. Alright. There we go. Right. And then the milk, we got to keep the milk moving through the homogenizers too. Which I really think, honestly, to keep up, we're going to need like 47 of those things, aren't we? Rob, we'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out and be safe in your sketchy town that you're in. Be safe. Right. These darn sheep, man. They give us so much wool. Kind of impressive. Their judgment day is coming up in April, by the way. We're going to decide in April if they're worth going through the spinnery and tailor shop or if we just start selling the wool outright, which will make less money, I think, but whatever. We'll decide in April what we're going to do. Having said that, make sure these are not empty or anything like that. Stuart, welcome in. How's it going? Seeds fine. Fine. Compost maker's fine. Okay. The greenhouses are good. Okay. Everything's good. Everything is peachy. Have another full trailer of wool here. To run that down at some point. Yeah, I'm on. And hopefully we have enough of everything to last us a while. I guess we'll have to start looking probably after the potatoes and the carrots. We're probably gonna have to look back into corn, right? Yeah. Hopefully we have enough silage to make it through then. Through to then. We'll see. There's 500 sheep in here. Same that we've had since we started with the sheep. We bought 500 right from the jump. Right from the jump. Okay, we're gonna stop time. Cows are looking like they're out of water. At least the one paddock is. I'll run this down. It's full, okay. We'll run this down. Get this emptied out. Yeah, 500 sheep is where we're at. We have a lot of cows. I don't actually know how many cows. I don't know that some of those numbers on the cows are accurate, to be honest. They could be, but I'm not totally sure. Because they started breeding, and instead of breeding like, you know, 1 or 2, they bred like 120. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's right.
Got them efficient cows.
Yeah. Would we get another pen and put a few in there to keep them reproducing? Probably not. Because then you end up with the menu system being all broken on here. Not broken, I just don't like it. I don't like how many. I don't like all the. It's too many. I like how the chickens. It's just chickens. There's 500 and there's chickens. So it's it. That's it. Same thing with the sheep. I like it being cleaned up that way. If we had the money, which we actually probably would right now, I would strongly consider selling all the cows out of one paddock and then rebuying 500 and being done so that it's one thing. I know you technically should be selling off a few cows every once in a while. But that's I don't. The menu gets so cluttered up then, you know? No, it's not one type of sheep. It's every time they reproduce, it gives you another thing there. All the cows are the same. They're all Holsteins. But every time it reproduces, it gives you another line there. So it just gets cluttered in my opinion. So yeah. Way too cluttery if you ask me. So yeah. That's why I say we will get to a point where we'll end up selling all the cows and rebuying them. Yeah. I don't care, Troy. Which fields carrots, which fields potatoes, it doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, the ages are different. That's why, exactly. It makes sense why it does what it does. It's just annoying to me. Just saying. It definitely makes sense. I just don't like it. It clutters up the menu way too much. So yeah. To me, it would make more sense once they become like cows that are able to be milked. Then it should just count them all under the same thing instead of having the different categories. I know their ages are still different, but at least once they become milk, like cows that can be milked, I don't know. It would make sense to me.
Let me ask you this then.
What's up?
Which one do you want more of, carrots or taters?
Well, we know potatoes are a pretty high yielder. I don't really know about carrots because they grown carrots in 22. And of course, it's not a base game crop, so I don't know. Throw the dart at the dartboard, Troy. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter.
All right, 1 and 8's carrots then.
I would have done the opposite.
Okay.
I'm just messing.
Hey, it's your world. I'm just living in it.
Yeah, I'm totally messing. I don't care what you do, man. Totally joking. 100%. You do whatever. I don't care. I don't care. As long as the cows have water so we can fast them again in a minute, I don't really care.
All right. Sarge, what do you say? 1 or 8 or 7?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one's going to yield more?
I don't know. Thanks for being proud of me for not, flipping a trailer. Dave, hello, and Fire, hello as well. Alberta, this server is for people that, we know from TeamSpeak or...
A listener wants me cleared X100. You don't have a wheel of vegetables to make the choice?
Wait. First time, thanks for the bits. Did somebody just throw up? We don't have a wheel of vegetables. No. That's kind of a weird. Okay. All right. Alberta, I see you've been followed for a while. Since 2018. But I wouldn't say that we know yet, so get to know us. Talk and chat, and maybe come hang out in TeamSpeak and stuff if you want to, farm with us, How was the mineral feed? It's coming along. Just saying. We just got the sunflowers done for it, and we're fast timing not currently, but we're kind of fast timing, so we can